Welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania! Now that we're halfway through the game, they actually expect us to have learned the game. And if you haven't learned how to play the game, I know you're screwed. They're gonna start throwing that at you. It's more of an, I'll put it this way, it's more of an inconvenience than anything. But, again, holy water just fixes it. So, yeah. I'd say we're at the... I'm definitely have to split this into more than two parts. So I would just do this whole thing in two parts, but I've been recording too much and I've been screwing up too much at the last level. I went to the last level in the part 3. Just make sure I don't screw up too much, because I really want to make sure I beat this game without getting the holy water and everything. Or keep the holy water, I should say. I don't want to... It just makes... The game is much harder without it, I mean. So now we got the hunchbacks back. This is pretty much the worst time to ever fight the hunchbacks. Just because of the sheer amount of them that can just appear behind you like that. Ugh. Just go past the dragon. Yeah, this next part's always seemed to trip me up when I was younger because I never knew the power of the holy water. So I just keep trying to use the knife, and I would just get murdered all the time. It was frustrating. It's frustrating. I didn't want to play this game. This level actually kept me from playing the game for a few years. Because how bad I was at the game. No, go, come back, hearts, come back. But yeah, now that I know how to beat this guy, it's just kind of embarrassing to watch myself play it again without using it. That brings us to level 5. That level 5. Yeah, level 5. This whole level was just a pain. This is the pain to play. Just because of the sheer amount of how many times you can mess up. You cannot mess up. I don't think you can mess up many times in this level. Especially at the last boss, the boss. You mess up once on the boss, it's pretty much over. See, then they have that. They kind of throw that. That's not. I don't really like that. But whatever. I can deal with it. I think the skeletons really they're more, again, like the bats that constantly appear. They're kind of more of a nuisance. I'll say I was getting in a debate recently with a friend which Castlevania was harder, 1 or 3. I'd say 3 was definitely harder, just because of the sheer amount of it was just much longer. The level design wasn't as great. I didn't feel like it cared too much to the game, but overall 3 was really good. It's still just much harder. 1 just really made you were able to make much more. You were still able to make more mistakes. But in 3, I felt like if you made one mistake, you died at a certain part. You just couldn't make. You could not. It was impossible. I felt it was impossible for you to get past it because I had no real way to actually get through. So I'd get murdered. I'd get murdered just because I don't have full-on whip. I had like this really short one. You know, it's those blood skeletons, but in Castlevania 3, they have whips. Some of them do. It's frustrating. I found it frustrating and I did not enjoy it. I enjoyed playing this one. This is my favorite Castlevania out of all of the original trilogy. Luckily, we're almost out of this level. And still, it comes to the biggest obstacle in the game. To be honest, if you can get through this part without dying, you pretty much set up the whole game. Technically, if you want to get, if you're willing to die a lot in the last level. But I don't want to die. I don't want to die at all. I died too much times in that level. It's just getting. I'm just deciding no, I'm not gonna. Especially when I'm recording, so I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna make this Let's Play look like my Super Castlevania 4 play, which was crap. Looking back on it, it was just not that great. Hopefully our next Let's Plays are much better. Involve less of that. Less of that. Let's just failure to pay attention. So you just do this, death is done. You can be cheap to him too. It goes both ways in this game. Just for some extra points. Not that the points matter, but I just like getting points. So that'll be it for part 2. Check out part 3 where we go to the final level of the game.